everybody. Today we're going to make crayon stained glass art with my sister.
Hello everybody.
The items we're going to need is some wax paper. On the wax paper you're going to need like these drawings. I made triangles, exactly 12 triangles. And then also I have 2 sheets of wax paper. My sister made something similar.
Like a circle at the outside.
Also, you need 2 sheets of wax paper. Obviously going to need a Sharpie to trace off this. Pencils don't work well on wax paper.
So you'll also need crayons. Then shredded crayons. Here, I'll show you some.
Also going to need a pencil sharpener. You don't want a crayon sharpener because that's just going to make that crayon shape. You need a pencil sharpener so you can get the pencil shavings. Oh god, look how crayon, like look at the crayon shavings. It's supposed to be a pencil sharpener.
And you need some clear glue. So then you'll need some scissors and some tissue.
You're also going to need a blow dryer or any heat source like an iron or a heat gun.
And you'll need some puffy paint to outline, and it's optional.
The first step is to sprinkle the crayon shavings inside the spots that we made for it. So the triangles I made is 30 degrees here and 75 degrees here. And the measurement is 4.5 inches. 2.5 inches, 4.5 inches. So it's an isosceles triangle.
And then the radius 4.5 inches, and like the diameter is 9 inches. And also you don't want to put it at like the crayon shavings all over, because it'll spread out. So you'll only want to put it in the center.
Now we're going to fill in the triangles, or like any shape, with our crayon shavings. So we're just going to get like a sponge, and then we're just going to like, so I'm going to even this out. Okay, I'm doing a solid theme, so like for each triangle, I'm just going to put a solid color. I'm not going to blend, but she is going to blend.
Yeah, I'm going to blend it up. So I'm just going to put it in little batches.
And then when you use the blow dryer, you're just going to, blend it together using the heat. Just so you know, that's violet red. It's supposed to be.
So, like, I'm going to do a blended version, not more like a, solid version. So I kind of accidentally put it here, so it was a mistake. So
that's why you have labels.
I know. So I put it in violet because this is violet. So I put it in the center evenly also, but I'm not going to put it all the way because I'm doing it a blended version.
You know, if you're going to do a blended version, you don't have to put it in the thing, okay? You're just doing it properly, but you can just sprinkle it like over the area. So just like that, we're going to do it for the remaining triangles, and then we're going to use the blow dryer.
Yeah, we are.
Heat up the crayon shavings and let it melt. So what we're going to do is, come on. Okay, we're going to we already laid our sheet of wax paper. you need it approximately the same size so that it'll be even, like, so you don't want it over spilling. Okay, so you want the hottest on your blow dryer. Okay, so this is going to be so loud, so we're not going to talk. Let's see. Now we're going to melt the crayon shavings with the blow dryer. An incident happened where I accidentally blew away my sister's crayon wax sheet. So what we did is we're going to do it one by one, and also I taped it onto the table. But you don't want it touching it, or else it'll be hard to, like, kind of, you know, you'll see. Okay, so we taped it down, so hopefully it won't go up, like fly away somewhere. So it's going to be loud here, so I'm not going to talk anymore. The reason why I stopped it is so I can show you the melted shaving. The reason why we're shaving the crayon so, like, into small pieces is so that it can melt faster and it can melt easily. If you have, like, a thick chunk of crayon, it's going to get harder to melt and it won't spread evenly. So now I'm going to continue. So this is the melted crayons. This is optional, but you can use, like, a tissue or, like, some paper. So if you want to protect your hair dryer, but that wasn't convenient for me. Or you can also use, like, this for an iron machine, but I don't think you're going to need it for a heat gun. So I'm going to continue doing this because, see, I need to spread it out. Okay, I need to spread the crayon shavings out. Okay, I want it totally on my triangle, completely, so I'm going to spread it out. And it's easy to spread it out once it dried. See, it dries super fast, so if you want to move something, you just reheat it and just move it. Very simple. The reason why I stopped right here is because it kind of overflowed and it kind of mixed in here, which is fine with me because it's only a little bit. But if you don't want that to happen, you can just, like, let it cool down, and then, like, this is already kind of filled up, so I'm just going to work on here so it prevents the mixing. Okay, so, like, you want some space between it, and also don't put, like, in huge chunks, like thick chunk here and thin chunk here, or else that's what's going to happen. It's going to overflow in some areas. And also don't keep it close together. So I finished melting all of mine. You can see kind of blended here and here as well. It's only a little bit, so I'm not minding that, but if it was a ton, I would have been, like, freaking out right by now. So one thing to know is that this has a strong odor, so be prepared for that. That's all I can say. Okay, and then if you spread it out so much here, I accidentally spread it out so much here, so it's kind of starting to get transparent. Okay, and then the Sharpie, you can't see it, but that's why we have puffy paint for it. Now my sister will do it.
Now I'm going to, like, do it, like, I'm going to heat it up and it'll spread. And since it's blended, that's actually a good thing because I'm going to do it in a blending way.
I'm the one who's recording this.
Yeah,
see,
my other sister.
What do you mean? You only have one sister.
Yeah, my sister. Okay.
Okay. I left mine to cool down. So, like if you cool it down, like it'll be better. So you can easily cut it. What are you doing? Focus.
So this is mine, and this is how it came out. And it turned like more blending than I expected.
Which is
so,
a good
yeah.
thing.
Yeah, and it's cool.
And you need to let it cool also.
Yeah.
So now both of ours is cooled down.
Yeah.
Okay.
It has been hardened a little. Like mine has been hardened a little because I just undid. And she ended up.
Okay, let's focus. Okay, so thing is, it's obviously going to have air bubbles. Okay. See, you can see a ton of air bubbles on this purple. Now that's just the purple. Now it's going to be there's going to be air bubbles everywhere. Okay, so to fix that, we're going to use the clear glue to patch all that up. So that's why we have the clear glue. So we got our things out. Mine came out better than I thought. And I may have exaggerated at the part that there's so many air bubbles. I mean, I was true, but they're inside. They're not outside, like outside at the edge. So if it's like that, then you just use clear glue. Come on, say it with me. Clear glue. So mine's turned out really good. As you can see. Show yours.
And then this is my circular one. Cut it out.
Yeah, both of ours turned out really good.
It's like a clock shape.
What do you mean? Clock?
Tick tock, tick tock. Like
it
a clock size.
So now we're just going to hang these like how a sun catcher would.
We'll put puffy paint, then hang it up in the strings once the puffy paint dries.
Stop the time lapse so you can see.
I only did this much because of the charge.
Okay, so like you want to be, you barely can see it, so maybe a good tip is to outline it once again after it cooled down, but we'll show it to you once we're finished doing the puffy paint. So this is hey, I was supposed to say that. Okay, so this is mine. Okay, I added 2 stripes of puffy paint, kind of mixed them together, and added dots. And I did the same for everything. I don't know, but some of them, like this one doesn't look on the green side, but this one looks on the blue side. I don't know why. Some of them are like that, but I don't care. I think it's going to look beautiful at the end.
This is mine, and like the outline is like that in that design because at first I got it a little smudged, so I decided to do it with this design.
It's like an accident that helped you inspire. That happens to me all the time.
This is the beauty of my painting.
Okay.
So like I expected more beautiful, but this is how beautiful it came out. So I'm like impressed with it.
Yes, could have been better with white puffy paint.
Yeah. So this project took about 1 hour for us to do.
But with the puffy paint on, it'll take roughly 4 hours, 4 more hours. So like we just applied the puffy paint. So we have to wait overnight, most likely. So we'll show it to you guys after the puffy paint dries.
And we'll show you in the morning.
With the string on, I think.
I don't know.
So it's been overnight and the puffy paint has completely dried. And we put on ribbon and we're going to show it to you right now. This mine is so long, so we have both of us has to like hold it. So you can see here up close, it's really transparent. I think it's called sheer ribbon. Okay, and it's a white color. I wanted this ribbon so that the main focus is the wax creations. Show yours.
So then mine is this.
It's like the sun catcher type. Like, you know how normal sun catchers, that you attach some string, you make some hole, and then you attach some string or ribbon.
So this is mine, it's the same ribbon.
And we'll show it to you up hanging and see how it looks like in the sun. So this is my banner, and I'm going to show it to you in the light. See how like translucent it is. I couldn't find a spot in the sun, so like it's so hard to see it, you know. So I'm showing you with the phone's light, but it looks so pretty without it anyway. So that's mine, and we'll move on to Shrisha's.
So this is mine, and like when you put, and these are like translucent because when you spread it in one place, it'll be translucent. So like if it's translucent and you put a flashlight behind, it'll like show that color. See? And also don't fold it because then it'll crack. So that's all of my like wax creation. So we hope you enjoyed this video.
And thank you for watching.
Bye!